Hey everyone, this is Daryl, aka The D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and today I've got a couple of items for my mail call. I have one from Funko and one from Gamestop. Let's go with Gamestop first. Alright, let's see here. That's how we open this bad boy. It's really looking forward to getting this one. And let's see, we bust this bad boy open. And they packaging it really good. I like that. They did a good job of packaging on here. I got one thing from GameStop. They didn't package it too well, but this one is awesome because this is from the Power Up Rewards, and it's one of the exclusive comic books. It is the Harley Quinn sketch that is GameStop exclusive to the Reward Zone. Reward Zone, Power Up Rewards, not Reward Zone, Power Up Rewards. There's that. I saw that on there. I was like, yep, got to spend my points on that. There we go. They also have a bank I might end up getting of Harley, too. It's a different one from the one I have. That looks awesome right there. This is issue 29, and that come out not too long ago. Does it say on here August? So that might have been last month, actually. So there we go. That looks cool. You know what? I assume there's a color version out there somewhere, but I don't think I've seen this color version. There we go. And next, my knife right here, we have this Funko. To be honest with you, I'm not sure which one it is because I received a letter that said their order had been damaged, and so they was having to reorder. So to be honest, I'm not sure which items I'm getting in this one. Item or items. Let's see here. Bust it open. And okay, so they sent one of the two items that I have ordered. Let's open this up. Get this out of here. We have, this is pretty cool. We have Nerd. Nerd Freddy. That's what it's actually called on here. Isn't that what it's called? Yeah, Freddy Funko with nerd glasses. Kind of looks a little bit like Bill Gates, if you look at him. That's pretty awesome. There's another one that I do have ordered that has not come in yet, so I don't know how much longer it's going to be before that one because it was damaged and they had to redo them. Last week they had one that came on. It was what was it called? Harry Bear, I think is what it was. It was 1,000 of them, and I had it in my cart. And as I was checking out, they sold out before I finished. It's like, oh, that made me mad. But there we go. I think they still had the football player on last time I looked. So there we go. That's pretty cool. So for this mail haul, I have the GameStop exclusive Harley Quinn number 29, and I have seen some online, so you might be able to, if you don't have reward points, you might be able to find them online on eBay. They're around $25, but since I use my points, I got it free, which with my reward points, it was free shipping too, so can't beat that. And my Freddy Funko, complete with nerd glasses. Again, I don't like calling him nerd glasses. Hey, smart Freddy with the glasses. Look at him. And I still say he's got a little bow tie and slacks. It kind of reminds me of Bill Gates. I don't know why, but he does. It kind of reminds me of Bill Gates. There you go. So that's what we got today. Got those two things. All right. Last week, one thing I wanted to tell some of you guys check out our podcast, and we completely forgot that last week was 4th of July week, and everybody was kind of going their separate ways out of town and stuff, so we did not get to do our conspiracy podcast. We're having to push that off another week because this past weekend was UFC 200, so we're doing our big UFC 200 podcast. It's going to be on this UFC, the UFC 200, the next couple coming up, as well as kind of maybe a look back at the history of the UFC, including their sale for $4 billion. That's insane. I heard today that they, the Zuffa brothers, not Zuffa, the Furtada, The brothers who bought the UFC. Well, I'm having a brain cramp. Why can't I remember their name? But they bought the podcast, bought the UFC with Dana White back in. They said 2000, and I was thinking it was a couple years earlier than that for $2 million. That's $2 million, and they just sold it for $2 billion. That's right, with a B, $1 billion. That's insane. So I know we're going to be talking about that as well because it's officially sold. So there we go. That's going to be on the podcast this week. Next week is going to be that that podcast with conspiracies, and I know a couple people that have told me they're really looking forward to that one. So am I. There's so many great conspiracies. Do me a favor, leave some comments about UFC and conspiracies, because like I say, that's the next two podcasts coming up. So definitely stick with us. Check those out. They should be out on the next two Fridays. So that's what we got coming up in the podcast. And tomorrow is also new comic book day, so we can see what we can find. See if we can find some pop vinyls. I've been hearing that the Dr. Harleen and the Joker, the two Walmart exclusives, they're starting to be out. Hopefully I can find those. And who else? Maybe we can find some action figures as well. But that's all I got right now. New pop, new comic, more stuff to come. Give you guys like a heads up of things to come in the future for us. And that's what we got right now. And you guys have an incredible day.